wrong chat. But yes, we are live, everyone. Welcome in, of course. A bit delayed, which is why we're starting right off the bat, of course, because I was helping out MJ with his first time playing Splatoon 3, so I've just literally got off playing with him, so of course, welcome into Harri, my collab partner today. Welcome into Star, and yes, 2 streams today, Star. A rarity on my end. But, here we are, of course. It's, like I said, it's been a busy weekend, this one. Hi Cat Dogs, hi Tay-June. Hi Griffin. Yeah, I heard you in the voice call, of course. How are you, buddy? How is everyone doing, of course? Come on, controller, don't cooperate with us. Functionally, it's a mirror match, which is a good thing, because sometimes when my controller syncs up for the first time, it just goes. Will be a shorter stream, of course, due to the start time. But I will be raiding into Harri for the remainder of the stream. Hello to you, Leo. Welcome. If you're doing well today, thank you for coming through. And as well, it makes sense for it to be a smaller stream because, as Salted himself, this is the second stream of today, so naturally, this will be a shorter one, of course. And because I have to be off by 8, so yeah, which is, of course, right now it's nearly 10 to 7 on my end, so in the morning, so yeah. Time zones be crazy, right? I just hope that I'm well rested enough for Sunday, of course, with 2 30-turn boards. I haven't, to be honest here, Leon. I'm not really got that chance to be honest with you. So that's what I'm saying to you, Leo. If not live later, that'll be why, of course, because I'll be catching up on rest naturally. Literally, I plan on getting some sleep. Literally, straight after this collab with Harri, this is when I'll be getting my rest. Literally, it's just after the first stream earlier when I raided into TJ, he had me as a guest on his stream, so I was there, supporting his celebration, of course, and he did the same for me on my side. I thought I would stick around, but I was mostly like lurking in that stream, like I was on and off voice chat and checking in on the chats now and again to get some form of rest naturally. So I kind of so after my board with Teju, I just kind of lurked at that stream really. Yeah, literally, I think Harri, he didn't give me a time from how long it's going to be live for, but I think he'll probably be live for usually around 2 hours. Usually, I think he goes for, and then after that, I'll be resting up myself. So. Actually, hopefully, I can get a good enough sleep for, I mean, the first is up in the air at the moment, of course. I know as I did say earlier that I would do a first stream with viewers, but, that might change, of course. We shall see how we feel. Depends on, depends on how I feel naturally, doesn't it, really? Because if I feel like I don't have the stamina or the energy for it, then of course that's probably when I'll do a community post saying that it might be cancelled. So potentially it may be cancelled. And I might just do the tricolor off you. It might be an idea, honestly. This is why I don't want to burn out on do I really, of course. Even though I'm not going to... Well, I wasn't planning to stream the celebration on Sunday of MJ, but... Because it's still going to be 2:30 boards regardless, so keeping that in mind, I probably took rest up on the Sunday really, since I, after this collab, that being of course. Usually, Harri can only do this time for collaborations. Because when I do my collaborations, like you were saying earlier, he has to go sleep usually. Yeah, exactly, to your nail. So I think that's why I'm thinking, to be honest, going over it, not to do a first one. First, I think this should be the finale, to be honest. Exactly what you're saying. That naturally, you know, health comes first, doesn't it, before the streams. I think having thought things through, I think it's best that I make it the last stream, to be honest, for this Splatfest. I appreciate you looking out for me, TLL. And I know all of you understand, of course. I guess I've been getting my sleeping patterns straightened out thankfully. I think if I hadn't, I wouldn't be live right now, of course. But regardless, like I say, I don't want to overdo things naturally. Yeah, I think I mean they did do tricolor earlier, to be honest, as well. So yeah, all things considered, I don't think I'll go live later on, everyone. So this will be the last stream for the weekend. Once again, thank you all for the support on, of course, Friday and the last stream as well. It's all greatly appreciated. Yeah, so I'll be at a different stream TLL, but I most likely won't be streaming it, of course, you know. That's the thing, really. Like, of course MJ will understand, but I'd have to let him know in advance, because well, it was actually Dakota who decided for me to be in 2:30 turn boards, really. Honestly, TLL, yeah, it really has been. This whole weekend's been very busy, to be honest. Of course, I've been balancing this Splatfest with the Dakota celebrations with Sonic Crossroads as well. I've had to literally, I guess you could say, kind of sacrifice Crossroads in a way, due to the other two things happening, really, because naturally having to do with as it is this and because with birthday celebration, and that's why I decided not to go through with the Crossroads event as a live stream. Yeah, indeed, TLL. I mean, because as it is, 1:30 turn board is a lot, really, isn't it? That's like 8 hours overall, so I think Dakota would understand naturally, and I know he wouldn't want me to go open my limits. Maybe we could ask AJ to join, because he did say we were thinking to get AJ, and that could be an opportunity. But I have to see if we could do that time, of course. So I appreciate the thought about Dakota putting me in 2 boards, but at the same time, like you say, until then, I don't want to overdo anything. Yeah, as it is, I feel like 1 board, I just like after that, I feel just like after I usually like I'll want to end stream usually as it is. So could be an idea, right? If I could ask AJ if he would like to take my spot for the second board. To be honest, because like I say, I don't want this to affect my super and diver really. Hi Rick, welcome if you're doing well today. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, I might actually consider that because we were saying earlier, like I say, about AJ being in a board for the Curtis celebration, and it would be the first time that he gets to be part of one of MJ streams, other than today, of course. So I think I might reach out to him and see if we can find someone. Of course, I can go through the schedule to see as well if anyone here might be free for it. Exactly, TOL, exactly, bro. It just seemed like a lot to be honest. I know Dakota as well. He would understand what I like to say, so it means a lot that he would want me in 2 balls. I understand that, of course, but. Yeah, that is asking a lot of me though, isn't it really, to be honest? Naturally, I'm always saying about wild being king first and, you know, trying to 2 balls, 32 balls, I think, you know, that kind of goes against that, isn't it really, on my end. Yeah, generally I'll usually get around 8 to 10 hours sleep TLL usually, that's my goal usually. So meaning that I don't usually wake up till later in the day usually. Kind of let's have somewhere I have to be like have an earlier like start time for the lab for instance. That's usually when I'll wake up early, but otherwise I usually don't wake up till later in the day usually. But yeah, I think I might see if let me see. I need to look into that time again to be honest. I'll just check the start time real quick. Because I know as well it doesn't finish till 8 AM my time, which still works because that's something. Because usually I usually go off by that time usually, but let me see. Let me see the start time again. So what the plan was, just to go through it, of course. So the first board was meant to be 10 PM to 2 AM, my time. And then the second board would have been 2 AM to 6 AM. And then ended ending up on Mario Kart World. I think originally Teju was going to be part of one of those boards, but he had to step out, so. Yeah, exactly, Teju, exactly. And like I'm just saying, Teju, it might be an opportunity for AJ to join. Like I'm thinking maybe he could join the second board, but it depends the timing. What time zone is AJ in Teju as a matter of interest? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, exactly, TLL, exactly, yeah. Of course, TJ, no problem. You all do the same for me naturally, and of course TLL proving that once again, you know, he's always, of course TLL was even looking out for me during, you know, that previous situation that I went through as well, as you all were, and I really do appreciate that. So I thank you as well, TJ, for checking in on me also. I do feel like, you know, I can talk to you about anything. I'm glad that you all feel that same way with me, of course, because naturally you can. Central US time, got you. Thank you for letting me know, TJ. Right. So that's CST, isn't it? Right, yeah. I'll have to check this with the world because how MJ does the schedules, he does every time zone. Let's see. So the second one would be 4. I think it's 4 p.m. Central Time. So I could ask AJ if he's able to do 4 p.m. Central Time. Like I said, this could be a good opportunity for him to join because it's been a busy week and like I've been saying, so I'm not sure my model will fight me for doing like 2 back-to-back 30 turns though, of course. I am Rick, yeah, I'm reading it. Have I missed anything, Rick? Oh, I see your PFP, yeah. Also changed my PFP as my gacha character, hopefully you're doing well. Oh, let's go, Rick. So I'll have to go to YouTube to see it in full. But that's awesome though. I'm doing good, thank you for asking, Rick. Hope you're doing well. Apologies I was a bit late responding to that. We're discussing this self-care current as of right now. I got you, Rick, right, yeah. I did see that I was late responding to you though. But let me see, of course. Let me zoom it in. Oh yeah, that looks awesome though, and you've got Toad and Toadette on it as let's go. That's awesome. I approve it. Glad to hear it, dogs. Right, I see, Rick. Exactly, yeah, it does the trick, right? It's actually what I do, of course, Rick, as well. I make my characters look like myself. So I do that with my Inkling character, of course. I feel like Nightwing has I see myself in Nightwing as well, so that's the reason why he's my mascot. And of course, those of you who've seen my Dreamlight Valley streams, you'll see that character as well. Again, he's based off me, so I like to do that. Now and again, I might add a little spin to it, like I might add like blue highlights in the hair or something on my character, but otherwise, I usually go all black hair usually. Yeah, I might see if I can get AJ to take my spot really, of course. Because MJ's fly might be able to do 2 back-to-back 30-turn boards, but even his own breaks in between, of course. So possibly I haven't really had any breaks this weekend, so keeping that in mind. Of course, he'll understand because MJ is cool like that, you can see as is Dakota as well. I know naturally it's totally up to me how I feel naturally. Of course, as well, I did host day 1 of Dakota Celebration, so of course, as it is, I know that in itself will mean a lot to Dakota. Yeah, exactly. That's definitely how I am, of course. Cheeky, happy guy. That's definitely how I would explain myself, of course. Hi Rick, hi Ghost Chris, welcome to Happy Team Well today, thank you for coming through. Yeah, I guess you could say it's early for us, right Ghost Chris. How are you doing today, mate? Like I'm just saying, this will probably be a shorter stream today, and then I'll probably raid into Harri most likely. Yep, the power of Ghost is here. Yeah, usually Harri can only stream around this time, usually, of course. So I let him know in advance that, you know, we'll only be able to stream for like an hour and a half today. Of course, he's cool with it. Yeah, I might just stick with doing 130 turn board with MJ, of course. I don't know how it's done actually. I feel like 2 boards might be like a lot to ask really though. I think originally it was planned differently, but of course you know things change naturally. So it means a lot naturally that Dakota thinks of me as to put in the boards naturally. You know. But that I mean that much to people, you know, it just mean a lot honestly. But of course, as well, gotta consider my well-being and as well. And hello, gaming legend. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for coming through. Got you, Chris. Like I can imagine, to be honest, brother. Honestly, I'm surprised I'm still awake as well, to be honest, because it has been a busy weekend, to be honest. Though I have been straightening out my sleep schedule, so could be why. But yeah, we're just discussing, Chris, about me not getting burnt out essentially. So come tomorrow, I was invited to be part of NJ stream. I was putting 2 30-turn boards as requested by Dakota, of course. But we're just discussing how probably it's best that I just do 1 30-turn board, having been live a lot this weekend. So we're currently figuring that situation out. Well, let's go, Rick. Hope you had a great shift at work today, buddy. And hopefully the food is good and you as well. I know, of course, as well, some people were not sure if they could make the stream actually, and this is why I was shooting early. If they couldn't make it, that's totally fine with the start time. Harri's one of my regulars, and I do like to always play the Splatoon with him, but yeah, usually he does go around this time. Yeah. And that's not the end of it, Chris, so I'm just planning to go 14 hours on Sunday. I don't know where he gets the stamina from, to be honest. Of course, I'm not going to be there for 14 hours. I think I'll probably be there for 30 turn boards, to be honest. Yeah, literally Teju. That's what we're saying, bro. I don't know how MJ does it, to be honest. I mean, how is MJ not sleep deprived is the question. Like, I don't know how he does it really, of course. And he works as well, so that's crazy, honestly. Naturally, props to the guy, but yeah, literally. Yeah, literally right, Teju. Yeah, Teju. Yeah, exactly. Chris, so what I'll do, of course, if I had to guess, I'll probably do. I know he's doing 2 parts, but I'm gonna guess one of them's gonna be 12 hours, and then the other one will probably be 2 hours of course. Most likely, yeah. So of course, I'll be doing 2 separate streams for that. I just hope that MJ is able to do this, and you know, hopefully he's not doing it because he feels like he has to, because we all know that the quote is a true one, and that he will understand if MJ couldn't go that long. Hopefully MJ doesn't feel like he's any force. Naturally, he isn't naturally, but of course. I just hopefully MJ as well as you know, hopefully he rests up well after it. That's what I will say. Even 130 turn board is a lot. I feel. Like usually after one board, I'm like I'm usually done, to be honest. Like I'll you know, that'll be it usually. I'll do 130 turn board, and then if I'm live, I'll usually like raid into someone, and then I literally go off the voice call. Sometimes we'll hang out a bit after the stream, but after a 30 turn board, it's like, you know, it's literally we get to the plaza, we do our outros, we go on the raid. Literally a minute after, I'm like, gonna rest up for tonight. You know, thanks for the game, and everyone. And that's literally me done for the night, literally. Yeah, exactly, TJ. Hopefully that is the reason, of course. Yeah. Because obviously he's got a very supportive community around him who understands about his well-being, and you know that obviously that he comes first. So hopefully he knows that, and he's doing this out of choice, naturally, of course. Because even with Dakota, previously, I did say to him about when I would have to get going, and of course, and naturally he's always, even for himself, he said it was like 1 AM at the time as well. So because Dakota being a true one, he was very mindful about that as well. And naturally, it makes sense for, for him to be, doesn't it, really? Because obviously we're like, willingly hosting new collaborations, so of course people, it has to go to it, doesn't it, really? Yeah, exactly, Chris. It's like Awesome Jess. She did like a 40-hour stream, and none of us can get over that, of course. Like, we question, is Jess even human? Like, seriously. Like 48 hours, I wouldn't even be 24 hours. As me and people would say, heck no. Like, we wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah, exactly, and it's exactly what Kilel's been saying as well, and I do think you're all alright, to be honest. Wow, Chris. It is Gaming Legend, yes it is, so it goes off about, I believe, well, in my time it goes off at 12 PM on the Monday, which I believe in the US time, I think is about 6 PM, if I'm not mistaken. So if the calculations serve me right, so let's see. Gotta do the math, of course. Yeah. I think it's about 15 hours left for Splatterfest, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the right calculation. Yeah, I think we have 15 hours remaining of the Splatfest before it ends, if I'm not mistaken. Sometimes I will play the Splatfest till the end. But this one I didn't think to because of the quite celebration, but sometimes I will play towards the end. Let's go, the right part is clear, yes. 10 hours, 16 hours and 5 minutes, okay, awesome to you, Leo. Thank you for letting me know. That's how much we have left of the Splatfest, everyone. Probably not, to be honest, TLL. And if I did, I probably would have breaks in between. But I think the highest I've done is probably like 9 hours 48. I think it was. And hello, Amanda. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for coming through. I picked Team Family Gaming Legend. So me and Harri are representing Team Family right now. Naturally, because I see you all as family, as you all know, so I thought it just made sense, really. Exactly, TJ. Thank you, good sir, and thank you all for the understanding, actually. And I know Dakota will understand as well. Of course, he won't want what's best for me, really, won't he, so. Well, let's go Gaming Legend, yes. W. Go Team Family, right? Thank you, TJ. Yeah, exactly, TJ. So he'll understand, of course. Of course, that'll keep in mind that I did do like an epic stream from on Friday as well, so there is that. Yeah, that's right, TLL. Yeah, so that was one of my biggest streams. Yeah. So we have gotten close to getting to that limit before today. Yeah, the cut was an absolute true one. I believe I have to back out after this round, I think. Oh, I think like man let me know. I think after this match, for the next match, I might be backing out. I'll see if Lag verifies that momentarily. So me and Harri, Harri doesn't have Discord, so we don't do direct voice chat. So how we communicate is through this chat. Hi, Lag, welcome. If you're doing well today. But you like, thank you for letting me know. I have Harri's stream on playback currently, so I thought I overheard that as well. Thank you for confirming that. Appreciate your life. Thankfully this is a mirror match right now. Rob Gamer, he's the man, the mum with the Midas touch. Thank you TJ, appreciate you bro. Alright, sounds good live. Thank you once again. Ooh. I just hope that this team dominates in their own matches, of course. They're on our team actually. There has been quite a few mirror matches, so Team Family is definitely in popularity for sure. I'll get rid of the message as well since we are live now. But Yeah, I'll see if I can ask AJ if he's free for that. Let me see. So 4 p.m. Central Time. So to go through the time zones, of course, for anyone who may be interested, so it's 2 p.m. Pacific Time, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. UK Time, and 7 a.m. JT, which I'm not entirely sure what JT is. It might be in Japan. Potentially, I'm not familiar with JT, but that is the times that MJ will be starting a second 30-turn game. Just for context, of course. So originally I was going to be part of that, but of course I feel like one board will already be a lot as it is, of course. So that's why I'm gonna be thinking to look around for someone who can take my spot really. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Goes Chris. Yeah, I'm thinking so. I think so. Yeah, TLL. It would have been. I know I usually do it for my celebration streams, and so whether it's milestones on my birthday, of course for the celebration streams, what we do now, shout out to Frosty for the idea by the way, was I do it in separate parts, so that way I'm not doing it all in one, because like Star was saying, naturally it's better to do it like that rather than just do it all in one and like rush it out really. Because with a birthday stream, it's a bit trickier, isn't it? Because the most that I would do for it is 2 parts, because I think it depends. Like, I like the way Dakota's doing it with 3 different hosts. But of course, if I was hosting it on my side, I'd probably just do like either 1 or 2 parts. Right, got you. Thanks for confirming that, Chris. Yeah, that's JT is Japan time. Got it right. Oh, let's go, Gaming Legend review. Let's go. I've probably heard the song somewhere. I can't think of it right now, but I'm sure I've heard it somewhere. Right, got you, Teju. Oh, thank you for having a look, though. I do appreciate that. I'm sure as well, if not, they'll probably just go on with the 3, won't they, of course. Like, I'm assuming they won't need a 4-person like required. Yeah, of course I'll be letting MJ know in advance just so he's aware, really. And right. Right, so let me back out of the lobby. I think I forgot, of course, right. Yeah, Captain was having a moment there, Teju. Alright, TJ, same to you, bro, and thank you again for having me part of your show. Absolutely awesome job. Yeah, exactly. Naturally, he's a popular guy, isn't he, Mr. MJ, so I'm sure he'll find someone. As we know, I feel like Jamboree is like a hot game on YouTube, so I don't think I have any issue finding someone, and I think he will understand, to be honest. Of course, you know, as you know, as you know, I was there for Dakota's stream. You know, I've been live on Mass on Fridays. So. Thank you all once again for being so considerate. Bye, Amanda. Thanks for coming through today. So yeah, like I said, this will be the last stream of the weekend. I may also reconsider doing Monkey Monday. I know I did say I was thinking to do Monkey Monday, of course, on Monday, but all things considered, I might give that, you know, I might do that the week after, just, you know, to pace things out, really. Also, same goes to all of you naturally, because I don't want any of you to feel like you have to be at the streams constantly, of course, because I don't want any of the viewers as well, like mod and viewers. I don't want anyone to feel like they're letting me down by not being at any of the streams. So I feel like, you know, we're all entitled to that breakout, really. Right, got you, Ghost Chris. That makes sense, of course. Especially Rainbow Gallery, that's the map that I think I'm least likely wanting to do for a 30-turn board. It takes so long to go, like, I love that map, but on 30 turns, maybe not so much because of the time it takes. Of course, you know, it has so much levels to it and so much planning involved. And obviously, I understand it takes time for everyone to plan their moves, because obviously you've got to really, you know, you've got to naturally go into it with a strategy, haven't you, really, of course. So that, you know, keeping that in mind can take a while, can't it, really? And then, of course, the Jamboree, as we know, of course, the Jamboree, but it is the first mini game for the duels, that can all add to it, can't it? Like, it doesn't require a lot of patience. I'm just hoping that the first board is not going to be Rainbow Galleria, to be honest. Of course, it is Dakota's choice, mind you, but I'm just hoping it isn't that board, to be honest, because that is the longest board to turn. If it is, you know, I'll manage, of course, but preferably Golden Whistle would be my go-to, just because it's, you know, it's obviously a little bit quicker, but actually, you know, not my place to say what we play, really. Yeah, exactly, Chris. Yeah, it's possible, Gaming Legend. Though, of course, he has been playing that for the past 2 days, but he might keep it on brand still because that is his board after all. Of course, if not, it's totally fine, like I say, but of course it would look better if it wasn't Galleria though. But you might be right, Gaming Legend, you know, he might stick with Rimmer Castle, you know, just to keep it on, to keep the form going, of course, because that is his board after all. There's a reason why we call it Dakota's Rimmer Castle. Of course, as well, I gotta consider that I have the crab at night time. I don't think it will be a long one, to be honest. I mean, we're not planning anything out yet, though, to be honest. Trying to think really how I want to do next week. I think Monday will be a break day for sure, though. I think Monday will be a break, to be honest. What did I arrange earlier? Because I'm trying to think. There was a game that we mentioned earlier. Trying to think now, of course, but yeah, there was a game that I mentioned that I was going to do next week. Oh yeah, no, that was it. Yeah, 3D World, wasn't it? Yeah. So that might be possibly a Wednesday stream, but we'll have to see, of course. Maybe Thursday as well might be an idea. Just so I'm getting like a proper break, you know. It has been a very busy weekend, to be fair. Of course, not next week, but the week after next week, I'm potentially going to be planning to do a late part 2 of my 800 subscriber celebration. I'm going to do that as well. Yeah, I've got to figure out how I want to do that really. Exactly, Gaming Legend, exactly, yeah. Totally how I feel, isn't it? And I know, as well, all of you understand that, and like you always do, I like to see Gaming Legend, no pressure, of course. I know all of you respect and, even encourage that I get that self-care as well. You all understand how, you know, how it can be, for the streamers, most of you being streamers yourself, you, totally get it. I really do appreciate that, and that you're all looking out for me. And that's the last thing I want to do, isn't it, you know, pressure myself into anything. As much as I want to make up happy, I've also got to, you know, of course, keep in mind how happy as well. And just remember that, you know, all of you and the Frosty codes understand that, you know, actually that little break in between. Thank you, pal. So as of right now, T-Lail, so me and Stargamer are planning to play Deal or No Deal. That'll be one of the games. Other than that, possibly Mario Kart, maybe Splatoon, potentially. Naturally, I would probably reach out to you and Kyle for that, of course. Yeah, so that is Splatoon, Jamboree, Mario Kart. Might throw in some other games as well, but still like figuring out what I want to do for it to be on this tier level. But locked in for sure is deal or no deal. Because me and Star have been meaning to do that for a while, and he's got the game installed still, so we played it off stream previously, and it wasn't a really fun time, so ever since we've been meaning to stream it. Got you, TJ. Hopefully you are able to get some rest though, dude. But I think in a way I can get it as well, because you've had because sometimes these streams give you so much energy, don't they, to the point where it's hard to sleep really, of course. I think as well, because this weekend's been so much fun, you know, it's I guess I've not really wanted to sleep really, of course, because you know, knowing that there's a celebration happening as well, of course. But at the same time, naturally, I know we have to look out for ourselves, don't we? Likewise, Gamer Legend. And even though I feel okay right now, of course, probably, you know, next day or 3 days later, this is what will happen sometimes. Like sometimes I'll have 3 days when I have not the best sleep schedule, and then on the 3rd day I start to feel it. Of course, as they say, it catches up with you, doesn't it? Really. And actually on those days I do that's, you know, when I'm saying to myself you know, right, I need to, you know, fix this. You get into one bad habit of the schedule, and then that is literally it. It's getting out of it. I'll say to myself, you know, I'll do this, and then I'll call it a night. Oh, disconnect. Oh no. All right, ask. Really game? Yeah, exactly right, TJ. I don't know if we're back on that or not, of course. Okay, so Elijah went to his ult, okay, that's why. So if anyone would like to join, of course, at any point, do let me know. I've got another 20 minutes before I do call stream, but if anyone wants to join in the meantime, do let me know. Hi Glamrock, how are you doing? Of course, this fine morning. Probably will be calling stream soon. Like I said, this is a shorter stream due to the start time of it, but I will do a small stream with Harry's World here, and then I will be raiding into him, of course, in regards to that. I'll be letting him know as well what to do. I'll probably go live for another 20 minutes and then so we'll raid into Harri for the rest of the collaboration. Then I'll reach out to AJ and see if he is, like he's saying, he might be at work at that time, but I'll see what he says and if not, I'll just have to let MJ know. I'm sure he'll let me know. Even when I have to go today, I have to go in this Splatoon section, I could only stay for like 2 or 3 lectures and of course, as always, he was totally fine with it. As is everyone, like, it's surrounded by you know, like we were saying, like the real ones who, you know, all of you and understands it, of course. And you know, things goes my way, like, sometimes, you know, I remember one collab that was sorry and she was saying to me, oh, like, sorry it was so short, and I was like, no, not at all, man, sorry at all. And actually, to me, no collab is too short, like, even if it's 1 hour 30, just 1 hour, like, it's totally fine, of course. That was still a fun stream all the same. And the way we ended it was funny. We literally were there calling Star Forest Gamer because he likes, you know, he likes experiencing the outdoors a lot. So me and Snowy were there saying, Forest Gamer. He actually liked the name though. He was saying that, you know, in jest, he actually liked the name though. It was actually really funny. So that's what I mean. Like, it was a short stream, we ended it in style really. A couple of mirror matches Glamrock, and there has been some a couple of losses at the beginning of the stream, but I think we're starting to get a flow going a little bit. No X battles as of yet. We did get some wins earlier though, and me and Headphones were playing Tricolor in the last stream. The penultimate match of that stream was very close. Of course, the our other teammates, which were randoms at the time, naturally, they weren't really sticking with us in the middle, so you know, it kind of felt like me and Headphones were the only ones protecting the beacon really. Like I was there with the Bella, you know, placing down Ink Mind and using the Reef Slider. You know, me and Headphones did what we needed to, but our teammates were not to be seen, of course. So. Yeah, we didn't win the penultimate of that stream, unfortunately, but we did get a couple of wins in the meantime. Let's see how we've done today. Let me see if I can check real quick before next match starts. What did me and Harri start playing? Oh, it goes too quick, but yeah, yeah, we got a handful of wins. Oh, Conch Clash. For a minute I thought it was an X Battle, but of course it ain't because, you know, very much. Thank you, Glamrock. Yeah, it has been good overall. As to the expected, some sweaty players, like there was this one team, they literally had all the same all the same gear and all the same splash tags. I'm like, yeah, definitely a clan. Bones was even like, what the heck is that team? I was like, seriously. And of course no surprise, they won it because, you know, they were, like Sonic was saying himself, you know, they are probably sweaty and they're probably using Discord communications to, you know, communicate, so, yeah. That can be the way into Splatoon, can't it, you know, when the clans can be too hard. Well, I did beat a clan one time, I think it might have been, I think on stream, but definitely off stream for sure. And it's very satisfying knowing that, you know, the potential that they are using communications. I can already imagine them being like, well, you flank left and you flank right, I'll control middle, I'll get the ultimate charged and I'll call the signal when you need to use it, and you know, that sort of talk. I can already imagine it in the list. Naturally, I'd be doing the same with the group, so you know, it's natural of course, but I've always felt like, you know, it does make it one-sided, like of course they're going to win, they're literally our comms. Yeah, there's been a lot to put on this Glamrock. Yeah, we've barely got any regular matches, to be honest. Which is unfortunate because I think we have festival shells as well that would increase our battles if we actually were able to ban players for those to initiate. I've recently learnt about the festival shells system today, Glamrock, because I had no idea how it worked until Leo and Headphones went into it. Like, it turns out that the more you have, of course, the more likely you'll get X battle. So once the X battle initiates, those shells get wiped. Really, the 10X shells are the ones. So naturally, you get shells from winning connect battles, and then those shells will be transferred over to 100X or 3X battle, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, I never really looked into how that system worked really, so this is the first time I'm hearing this, to be honest, today. After so many Splatfests, I learned something new today. I think as of Splat, I know Harri this is one of the luckiest Splatfests, and I'm sure there has been some one-sided matches, as did with Splatoon, but I think there has been sweatier Splatfests though. I remember there was really rough Splatfests where like we were looking to get any wins. Hi Tail, welcome for doing well today, thank you for coming through. Right. I'm seeing that Glamrock, yeah. Thank you for letting me know, of course. Right, yeah. Oh, I know why. It's because I still... Right. I don't have the chat appearing in my sources. That's probably why, Glamrock. So what I do usually regarding that is I'll usually use the YouTube chat. So that's probably what I'll do, of course, like this. Hang on, that's the wrong clip. I think that's the wrong clip. Let's see. It's yes, we can till. I'll do that just before we end stream. Yeah, we're in a match map right now until, but we'll I'll watch that probably just before we end stream. Oh, we're in the game. Right, let's see. Let me get the chat working real quick. What I need to do is open it on my laptop, that's why. There we go. W. A. We now have a chat. Thank you, Gaming Legend. Yeah, and I've been open to watching replays during the Splatfest. I know Headphones did send me two earlier. I think I might do 2 more matches and then I might watch the replay before heading into Harri, I think. Okay, yeah, let's do that chat. So yeah, 2 more matches and then we'll watch Tails replay and then we'll go right into Harri. I'll let him know as well what I'm doing, the plan. Okay, I probably shouldn't know. I'll let Harri know for. So, first 2 matches, and then we'll watch Till's replay, like I say, and then we'll be raiding into Mr. Harri. Harri said, sounds good, no worries, he said. Of course, he runs as well, because regarding the 9 hours to that on Friday. He came through towards the end, so he's aware of it. And he was there at the beginning as well. Which proves how long those things go for, really, because naturally those go into the early hours when Harri's usually awake, so that proves it, of course. If you wouldn't mind sending that replay code Till, so I can input it after the next match, and that would be greatly appreciated. So make sure you upload it, and welcome to Mushroom. Hope you're doing well today, bro. Thank you for coming through. What I will do a quick short stream with Harri today, so with one more match to go before watching Till's replay, and then we're gonna raid into Harri. Great to see you, bro. How is the ultimate life form today? Thank you, Gaming Legend. I think I saw you were streaming Banjo-Kazooie earlier, if I'm not mistaken. I saw you posted it in Discord, of course. How did it go? Alright, Glamrock, have a good night. We'll see you soon, my friend. Thanks for coming through. Thank you for all your work to the Gaming Legend and all the mods and all the viewers for the support today. Greatly appreciated. You all are awesome. And those who need context on we were in the Discord about a certain person that I mentioned from the New Year stream. That's been posted in the mod chat thanks to Superstar Mark. So to go into that deeply, of course, but that is there now. Got you, Lord Shadows. I see, bro. Oh, let's go. Congrats. MJ admitted cameras raid. Oh my gosh. We have to go through with that. I did say as well to Sonic if we have the opportunity to. I know we're getting raided, of course. This is a raid, man. This is a raid. Oh, let's go. Thank you, MJ, for the raid. We're about to raid ourselves soon, but thank you so much, buddy. Oh, come on, Capture. Don't do this now, Capture. Come on, Capture. Don't do this. We're getting raided. All the times for my Capture to do that, naturally. Come on, Capture. Of course, the Capture has to do this when I get raided. But thank you so much for the raid, MJ. How was the rest of your stream? I'm gonna join you for a couple of matches on Splatoon. It was awesome to play your first ever Splatoon with you, naturally. I'm not sure why my Capture decided not to work now for a bit. Come on, Capture. Why is my capture not working, of course? And there's a next as well, oh gosh. Oh, there we go. We got it, just in time. But yes, this is a tech battle, so I will be getting the raid screen momentarily before going into tills. What a way to end this game if we win this. But yes, thank you so much once again, MJ, for the awesome raid. I greatly appreciate that, my awesome friend. As always, it was an absolute pleasure hanging out with you today. Going just in time for the last match of the stream, and like I say, we're watching Tails replay before we go over to raid into Harri. So for those who still want to play with us, of course, you are welcome to. Superstar Marcus. Of course, all those who we have big people named Marcus, and I can't think of more superstars actually. I'll be welcoming all the raiders shortly as well. So I'll still be in Harri's live chat, and I'll be probably lurking whilst playing the remainder of the matches with him in the live chat. Thank you, Till. So that's the replay. I love the hashtag, by the way. MJ admitted cameras rage. I love that. MJ is camera rage. And I think we've just ended on a tech win. Let's go. And we've got MJ's link, so of course, welcome into Star Gamer, welcome into Sonic and Crackham, welcome into Griffin Gamer. Thank you so much for coming through. And I guess welcome back to Griffin and Star as well. W way to end, let's go. Works out well as well because the rotations just come through. Exactly, TLL, yeah, exactly. Good idea, of course, just in case, you know, I don't get around to playing watch after, of course, so let's do that. Alright, I'll let Harri know the plan. Right, just let Harri know the plan. Let's get the raid screen, of course. Once we open my shells, we'll do the raid screen. So we're gonna do a quick spam of the gacha. And Harri has to BRB as well. So he might be a little bit, of course, delayed responding to the raid depending on how long he'll be. I'm going to guess that Harri won't go much longer, but of course if anyone needs to go before then, that's totally fine. And of course, as you will know, raids are optional. Yeah, this will be the last stream of the weekend, like I say. And I'll probably be hanging at MJ is Fly's live streams between MJ's Fly, of course, so probably won't be live till later next week, of course, just as we were discussing earlier. That's just your letter. Thank you, buddy. And thank you as well, and everyone for the talk today. Because this is what will happen probably is that, you know, I feel like doing it in the moment, but then the next day, of course, I'll probably regret it. So yeah, so naturally. That'll be the plan that we discussed earlier, and I thank you all once again for the continued support. So okay, let's watch Till's battle replay. We have an amazing community, you know. Naturally, the support goes two ways, doesn't it? Really. You know, I look out for all of you, and you look out for all of me. Which I really do appreciate. You're all the best. Let's see Till's oh, let's go, yeah. Tricolor to 4. I think you're on my friends list as well, Till, because I think I did see you got an X battle earlier. It's what we do exactly. You know it, Gamer Legend. You know it. Right. So, oh, very nice. Let's go. 17-1. Let's go. I'm looking forward to watching this replay then. Let's see. Sounds like Till dominated in this match. As the defenders as well, because defenders I feel like they have it the hardest, so let's go. I believe that's the Octo shot if I'm not mistaken as well. The triple ink strike as well, it's a very good weapon to take into Tricolor, I feel. Exactly, TJ. That is what guns are for. I like that one as well. And already a splat from Till. Let's go, Till. Already the early lead. Nice. Nice. Good opportunity, of course. They use the hunting missile, so right away, Till made the opportunity of that. Nice. Nice control Till. Keeping that area clear for your teammate. Very nice. Nice. Coming back to attack Till. Very nice. Good coverage. Nice use of the space as well. Good use of the fist bangs. Good job dodging the GQ there. Oh, nice trade though, nice trade. And very good job with the ink strikes, getting them out just in time. They may have spotted there until, but the they managed to get out of the strikes beforehand. They didn't go down without the strikes being spawned. Nice. Oh yeah, we can get them. Let's go. Very nice too. Nice one. Very good control. Nice. Got domination at the right now. Nice. Keeping that base covered, I see too. Feels literally a bit base camping them. They'll do it to us, so you know, it's only right that we do it to them, not to us. I do know this is even though this is team solo match, you know me, I support all teams, so happy for you all, of course. Thank you, TJ. Yeah, I did quite enjoy doing the reactions to the replays, to be honest. The idea was inspired by Carl. He does the same thing on his streams. He reacts to our replays, and that's how it's been everyone. A very nice clean play from Till, and well played to Team Solo on that one. Alrighty, so thank you for sending that in, Till, and very well played to you. And I wish you the best of luck with the rest of your Splatfest, and same goes to everyone, because this will be my last stream of the Splatfest, so best of luck to everyone involved. Exactly, TLL, exactly. So that I've got, yes, Till, but that will probably be for a later stream, of course. But thank you for sharing that replay. Yes, if you want to post on my recent community post, Till, feel free to, and I will react to them in my next Splatoon stream. So yes, that'll be the end of this stream for today, everyone. Thank you all again for coming through. We are about to go on a raid, so if you would like to join us, you are very welcome to. Alright. So we'll do raid rules, of course, only post hashtag once, and don't unsubscribe and subscribe right away to Harri, because not only will that hurt my channel, but also his, so do keep that in mind. And I think we'll do the same as before, so we'll do Team Family RG raid. And we'll get the link for Harri. Turn it off. Turn it off. Yeah, I'm doing it. No. Hi Gustavo, and welcome. Hope you're doing well today. We're just about to end stream, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming through, though. We're just about to raid into Harri and my collab partner for the stream today. Of course, you are welcome to join us, and I hope to see you again. Probably next week now. I will be live again. So you keep an eye on the live tabs and my community posts, because I probably will update you all there as well. So I'll see you all on the raid, and then until then, you all stay awesome, stay positive, and stay golden, and always take care. And may the shining sparks with you all always. Have a good night day, everyone. See you all next time. Bye for now, and you all take it easy, of course. Turn it off. I'm going. Turn this off. Yes, I know.